everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today we're seeing if the forces of fire things can beat the Ice Empress, or well, the Empress's throne, which is clearly in ice. So I'm gonna call her the Ice Empress because that's way cooler. Even though I'm pretty sure it's actually a vampire, so maybe a vampire Empress, but. Whatever, she's in an ice throne room, good enough. So we will be using Juggernaut Max, Flame Princess, obviously, that's not that surprising, and finally, Sam, because Sam and Juggernaut Max can all take the path of fire using Flame Princess's magic. Both Sam and Flame Princess using Phoenix Wand. I've gone for a couple things. Demon Heart, demons are fire. Yeah, I did a bit of a stretch there, but I mean, demons are usually pretty fire-based, so the heart of a demon, I'm assuming it's set on fire. Did they mention anything about that? Also with the magic of the Nightosphere. Never mind, it's nightmare magic. Same deal. And I've also given a missile because missiles use fire. Flame Princess is similar. We have the fire feet thing too, the blazing feet, which is better than most of these. And then Pop Rocket, or Ball Rocket, because rockets, again, fire. And obviously the Fire Crown, that's pretty evident. Juggernaut Max, I'm using Splody Darts, because they're sort of fiery again. Same thing, Demon Heart Missile, Dragon Eyes, Dragons breathe fire. And then Treasure Chest Keys, everyone has them, because I want them to have them. As far as allies go, we actually have all three of the ones equipped to Flame Princess. Wizard Lord makes magic fire, we have Flame King. We have the Scorcher, and we have Tiny Manticore, all things that shoot fire. So yeah, we're going to be doing Extreme Mode, the final map to get us our precious fourth and final Vampire King. So let's get started. I'm fairly excited for this. I feel like this is going to go pretty well, so we shall see. I'm probably going to try quickly to come up with a fairly decent story for this. So I'm going to give a quick random story. I can't think of anything. Okay, the Ice Empress has been oppressing the Fire Kingdom people for thousands of years, and the Fire Princess has joined together with her apprentice Sam and a neighboring monkey she found named Juggernaut Max, or named Max, who's bringing his weaponry, and together they're going to fight the forces of the Ice Empress and free the Fire Kingdom. That's our story. Okay, I mean, I suppose it's better than nothing, so let's get started. Obviously, we do actually have two Phoenixes here, so we have a slight advantage when we call in the Phoenixes, so we'll see. I won't try to use them, but I'm not going to lose, so if I'm about to lose, I'm going to call upon the power of the Phoenixes. It is a fortified map, which makes it slightly more reasonable, but we're still using double Phoenix Wand. We're not going to lose. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. My day is pretty solid. It's a nice day today. It's very sunny out, which sometimes I did like way too many S words there. The sun sometimes hurts my eyes is what I was trying to say in that gobbledygook, but it's okay. It's a nice day. I appreciate it overall. Okay, so we need Fireball, and then we can get Student of Fire. Juggernaut Max is a little bit harder to get to that point, but I feel like we should just go straight in with the fire paths. Makes the most sense. But yeah. So this is actually a kind of cool idea. I want to get the fourth Vampire King so we can try to do allies only on the hardest map again. Because I feel like 4 Vampire Kings is pretty much mandatory for that. We got no camera detection. Phoenix has camera detection. Okay, I'm gonna get camera detection first, then never mind. We need a little bit of things beforehand. So Phoenix is gonna basically stay here until I can afford camera detection. This is so stupid. Double Phoenix is broken, like absolutely broken. But there we go. Now we have camera detection, and then our Phoenix finally disappears. That was actually pretty perfect timing. Phoenix is so broken. Best super rare item in the game. It's just so overpowered. And double of them, twice the amount of Phoenixes, twice the amount of power, is just that much more ridiculous. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident about this. As I said, we should be pretty good. I'm mostly just excited to have this map out of the way so we can do the allies only in Pop World, because that's going to be a lot of fun on the hardest map. It should be a decent amount of challenge, but it'll still be very interesting and exciting. It's gonna be hard and will probably take a while, and I'm sure I won't have a ton of fun in the moment, but I think it'll be fun in the long run. So, to get Great Balls of Fire, we need the Juggernaut. So we need to go this path, the, projectile speed. Of course not the attack speed. Why would we need attack speed? We need projectile speed! So much worse than attack speed, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Man, the Student of Fire for Sam, the Flame Princess ability is really powerful there. Not Flame Princess, Wall of Fire ability. Really strong ability. It's a nice skill. Wall of Fire is a powerful thing. Okay, Spike Balls, we need Juggernaut, and then we can go for Great Balls of Fire. The Spiker Bolts really do look pretty cool. I kind of feel like the Spiker Bolts look cooler than the Juggernaut, like the Juggernaut Balls. They're pretty massive, the Juggernauts, and the Spiker Bolts are kind of mini, but they just seem better. They're kind of more like the size of, like, Juggernaut Max's head, which I kind of find pretty funny. But yeah. I guess feel free. You guys have done it with most of the enemies in this map so far. Feel free to let me know the story of this Empress sitting in this ice throne. Is it actually an ice Empress? Pretty sure it's a vampire. It has a weird... Let's see if I can point this out. Over here, there's like a weird... If you look at its, like, left ear, there's like a hand that goes up and grab it every time it, like, prays or whatever it's doing when it brings its hands together. Very creepy looking. Very creepy indeed. So let me know the story of this person, this Empress. Maybe it's probably gonna be pretty creepy. Most of it is. The person looks terrifying. I would not want to be standing in front of this person. She's also, like, the character looks super tall. If you compare her to, like, Flame Princess, she's way taller than them while she's sitting. I know it's obviously a bit of a skewed perspective, but even still, I think it's pretty safe to say that, this Ice Empress, or Vampire Empress, or whatever she's called, is crazy tall, which is an innately terrifying quirk. But yeah, that's pretty nice. These blue balloons really do bend, like, they really do camouflage in with the map pretty nicely. It's a nice map though, all the, like, different shades of blue and the triangles and the gleaming ice. I really like this ice zone. And then, outside of the map, after they have the main map, which is the center bit, to use the rest of the screen, they have those, like, cool, like, you can't do anything here, so it's kind of a waste. But even still, it's just a cool design. It's interesting, because it's one of the only maps in the game that just has a ton of unusable land. But it's also just kind of cool to see all the different quirks. Did we lose lives? I can't tell at all. I don't think we lost lives there, but I'm going to get camera protection for Flame Princess. Let's get some defense here. It's a little scary now. I'm getting a little scared. What was I saying? But yeah, it's really cool to see, like, the darkened map outside and the spike pillars. Really nice looking map. I really do like it. Too bad it's one you gotta basically buy unless you're willing to spend hours on the Martian games and many, many days. Because, I mean, at least that is an option, but it's not a good option. Not a good alternative. But yeah, this should be going pretty good now. We're getting fairly set up, round 40 now, but first mob's gonna be coming out sort of soon, so that'll be nice. But I feel like we got a pretty good situation going here. Double missile, if you didn't know, the missile does 1 damage to balloons, but 50 damage to more blast balloons for some reason. I don't really know why, but it does, so that's something pretty cool. So that's definitely gonna help a little bit, but honestly, it's mostly just the main DPS. Like, none of these towers are necessarily that great, pure trinket-wise. Phoenix 1 is broken, but it didn't give it many buffs to the actual character. It's mostly the Phoenix ability that's so good. And Juggernaut Max's exploding darts just have high pierce, so, you know, not necessarily the best situation. But they seem to be doing a pretty decent job against the fortified mobs. I'm sure once the stronger balloons come out, we're gonna have to rely a little bit more on the Phoenix, but hopefully for the time being, we'll be a bit more okay. I mean, we don't even have any of our abilities yet. All these characters are level 7 or 8, so they all have their level 7 abilities, which, at least in Flame Princess and Sam's case, are really powerful. Juggernaut Max is not nearly as strong, but these two definitely have a pretty powerful ability, so that's kind of great. But yeah, I think we'll be in a pretty decent situation. Honestly, it would have been pretty difficult on Impossible, even with the Double Phoenix, for a fortified map. Double Phoenix is not enough to carry you. So, it's definitely probably for the best that we're doing this in extreme mode, since it is fortified. Why are there 3 walls of fire? How do those work, Sam? Is it based on attack speed? Is it because I have, like, double beam upgrade for you now? Does that make you produce more of them? Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna try to go for all the upgrades that don't involve abilities right now. So let's work on Juggernaut Max, because Sam's are just lightning now and mostly support. Juggernaut Max, we don't even have his keep rolling upgrade, which is his best upgrade by far. Also, how come every time we shoot Juggernaut Max's, like, projectile, his, like, tip of his, like, arrow, like, his silver arrow on the Juggernaut, or crossbow, whatever you want to call it, it's, like, glowing white and yellow, and it's kind of weird looking. Almost looks like there's a ball of light on it, and I don't really understand that. I'm assuming it's something to do with the fact that it's, like, the fire Juggernaut balls, but I don't know. And it's kind of freaking me out a bit. It looks strange. Makes it look like 1,000 times more powerful. If he was firing those, that would be nutty strong. At least based on how it looks, but definitely cool looking. Definitely strange as well, though. Okay, so first BBs, we're doing pretty well. We might not even need to use the, Phoenixes at all at this rate. Like, I'm about to get Polymorph. That's going to be a nice support ability. Then I think I'm going to go for Elemental Transform. We might not even be able to get away with this without Phoenix. I mean, we used it at the beginning, but we could have easily tanked those Camera Reds. Those weren't that necessary. I'm honestly kind of surprised how well we're doing against the purple balloons, too. I guess Juggernaut Max is doing a pretty solid job against them, but I didn't even really think about those much when we were starting up. I was just like, oh yeah, we'll be fine. We got all balloon popping power. Except no, we actually struggle a little bit with those purple balloons, but we seem to be okay, so that's good. Yeah, I think we should be able to afford Elemental Transform, which should be pretty helpful against the ZMG. This is a fortified BFB here, though, so this is a pretty decent test. How well are we going to do against the fortified BFB? With Polymorph, it makes a big difference. We were able to set the balloons on fire, I think thanks to Juggernaut Max, but I'm not quite sure. So we're doing a pretty solid job. Like, yeah, we're in a good situation here. We're definitely going to make it to round 60 with no problems. And even round 60, we might be able to do without the Phoenix Wand ability. I was thinking, oh, I'll put the Phoenix Wands on. That's crazy. We'll just be broken using the abilities. We didn't actually afford Elemental Transform, which kind of sucks. I'm going to see how well we can do without the Phoenixes. And then last minute, I'm just going to summon both of them, because I know it will not take long for them to wreck the CMG. Like, can we pop it at least? How well are we going to do against the CMG? I will go into slow mode, so we have a bit more time to see. But I am a little interested to see how well this will go. I don't know why I've gone quiet there. There's no need to go quiet. It's a big, like, shadow going over the throne that Empress is probably like, what are you doing, Bloon? Why are you, like, cropping or glitching through my throne? Unacceptable. Okay, so no, we're not gonna beat this. I'll go double Phoenix now. Too bad. It would have been nice if we could have this on our own. Maybe if I bought a few different upgrades, but I'm okay using the double Phoenix, assuming they're actually able to do this, which I'm now not confident of. Why? You better not make us lose because of this. Well, actually, I can't believe that happened. I have to restart this because I wanted to see how well we did at the start. I didn't want to use the Phoenixes. This is still a successful challenge. Don't call it a failure because I had to use continue. The only reason it's a failure is because I didn't use the Phoenixes sooner. Like, you'll see here, double Phoenix, you'll see the massive damage difference, I think. Didn't actually look nearly as powerful as I thought they were, but I guess this is a fortified ZMG. It's not nothing to, like, laugh at. We're good, though, right? We're good, Phoenixes. We lost a second time. Okay, I guess we did fail this challenge. Wow. Yeah, that's extra disappointing. I thought we'd at least be able to win. We lost with the Phoenixes. That's really surprising, and really, really, really sucks. Well, now we have, I guess I should have bought the, like, Elemental Transform earlier. Because it's a powerful ability. Flame Princess is going to do, like, absurd DPS with this, as you can probably tell. It'll be pretty good for the cleanup, too, so we'll have it here. We're good, right? Oh, that was so close still at the end. Why was that such a tight fight? I feel like that should have gone much, much better. And what do you know? We got Firewood. I think we're actually getting pretty solid blood, or pretty solid, pretty close to the level 9 Flame Princess, so that's pretty cool. Very creepy music once we get back to this map. There's story, and I can't even see this, so okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. We got our Vampire King, that's great. I am going to go back through the story, because I do intend to go back through the story. What I need to do is I have to turn, like, game audio back on, because I disabled it a long time ago because the balloon pop noises are annoying, and I don't need to hear it. But I will go back through. We got our 4th Vampire King, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I will go back through that in a second. I just haven't gone around to it yet. So we'll take a look at the story, because I am interested to see. I doubt it's that much, but it's something. So settings, sound effects, back on, and let's go back in this map, which is immediately the Bloon Beacon, isn't it? Or was it a previous level? It's a previous level, but still. This is the wrong place for this. We need to do here. There we go. Replay outro.
Empress, come back. We can be happy together.
Oh, okay. So Ice King is here. No, hold on a second. I need to play the intro for a second, because it's been a while.
Marceline, you look different.
Yeah, Hunter Marceline. Okay.
Guys, I have to leave. There's something I need to take care of.
Okay.
You don't have to go alone. Whatever this is, you know we've got your back.
Okay.
Listen, I'm going alone. You guys go back to your dumb balloon puppet.
Yeah, she's hunting vampires, right?
Where'd she go? We have to find her.
I think I know where she went. When the Bloons opened the portal, they weren't the only ones who came to Oog.
Huh?
It appears that the vampires also managed to find a way back.
Oh, okay. I remember hearing this now. This is so long ago, but I do remember this.
Vampires? Oh boy, those guys were a real pain last time around.
Guys, the vampires are dangerous, and they may be working with the Bloons. We need to find Marceline and help her.
Okay, now let's play the outro and see if this makes sense.
Empress, come back. We can be happy together.
Yeah, so I guess Ice King was, like, trying to capture the Empress.
She's gone, dude. They're all gone, and I'm gonna make sure they never come back.
The Empress definitely a vampire. Okay.
Marceline.
That was creepy, Vampire King, but okay.
Vampire King? Eat a steak!
Are they gonna kill him?
Whoa. I just want to talk.
It's a funny situation.
Talk to my steak!
Talk to my steak! This definitely seems like a Finn thing to do.
Finn, relax. He's on our side.
Oh, okay, that doesn't really make sense, but okay.
Marceline, you're working with the Vampire King?
Staker!
What's wrong with you, Jake? Isn't she your friend?
The other vampires were working with the Bloons, and the king wanted my help to stop them. I didn't bring you guys because I knew you'd act all crazy.
Wouldn't they hear? I don't know. This doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, you guys. Y'all need to stop acting crazy.
Jake.
Anyway, it's done now, and I'm glad you guys helped out. The vampires are gone, but the Bloons are still here. We need to get going.
Bloons will never disappear. They've been here for years. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Let's look at the maps to see the story, essentially. So we search for the vampires. We kill them here. We kill them here. Then we kill them in, like, Pep's lab or whatever. And finally, we go to the vampire queen, I guess. Vampire Empress, the queen. And then kill her, I think. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Consider giving the video a like if you did, and subscribing to join the Purple Elfin Squad. It makes my day. It's super nice, and I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!